The river of right now? Ren was a boy who lived in a hurry. He ran to school, he bolted through his lunch, and he dashed home to play his video games. To Ren, life was a series of levels to be completed, and the scenery in between was just a blur. He never noticed the way the morning mist clung to the grass, or how the wind sounded like a secret when it moved through the pines. One Saturday, a bright orange kite caught in a tree forced Ren to stop. As he disentangled the string, he noticed a man sitting quietly by the riverbank. The man had a wooden easel set up and was staring intensely at the water. Ren, curious despite his rush, wandered over to see what was so interesting about a plain old river. The man, whose name was Takumi, wasn't just painting the river. He was painting the way the sunlight shattered into 1,000 silver diamonds on the surface of the moving water. He moved his brush with a slow, deliberate grace, as if he were trying to catch a ghost. He didn't look up when Ren approached, his eyes fixed on the shifting patterns of the current. "Why are you painting that?" Ren asked, his voice breaking the silence of the afternoon. "The river is always there. You could take a photo and paint it later at home." Takumi finally looked up, a small smile crinkling the corners of his eyes. He gestured for Ren to sit on a flat stone nearby. "The river is there," Takumi agreed, "but not this river. The water you see now has already flowed past us. The light hitting that ripple will never hit it quite that way again. Even the clouds above us are shifting into shapes that will never be repeated." Ren looked at the water. He tried to see the diamonds Takumi had painted, but they seemed to dance away as soon as he blinked. "In Japan, we have a phrase," Takumi said, pointing his brush toward a bright blue dragonfly that had just landed on a nearby reed. "Ichigo Ichie. It means one time, one meeting. It reminds us that every encounter with a person, a place, or even a dragonfly is a unique treasure that happens only once in a lifetime." Takumi reached into a small basket and pulled out a thermos and 2 cups. He poured a steaming, fragrant tea and handed one to Ren. "We are sitting here now," Takumi said softly. "The wind is cool, the tea is warm, and we are talking. This moment is a gift. Even if we meet here tomorrow, it will be a different day, and we will be different people." Ren took a sip. The tea was slightly bitter, but ended with a hidden sweetness. He felt the warmth spread through his chest. For the first time in a long time, he wasn't thinking about his video games or the homework waiting for him. He was just there, feeling the rough texture of the stone beneath him and smelling the damp, earthy scent of the river. The sun began to dip behind the hills, turning the sky a bruised purple and gold. Takumi started to pack his brushes. "Thank you for the tea, Takumi," Ren said, standing up. He looked at the painting one last time. It was a beautiful record of a moment that was now gone. "Ichigo Ichie," Ren whispered, testing the words on his tongue. Ren walked home, but he didn't run. He watched a neighbor's cat stalking through the shadows, and he listened to the rhythmic clicking of a distant sprinkler. He realized that life wasn't a race to the finish line. It was a collection of single, beautiful moments. He smiled, knowing that while today was ending, tomorrow would bring a whole new set of one-time treasures.